We ended up with amazing design build teams. We had two great partners, Austin Webcore with their design partners of HKS, Woods Baggett, ED2 International, and Kendall Young, along with Hensel Phelps Construction Company with their design partners of Gensler and Kuth Ranieri. At SFO, we are challenged to deliver exceptional projects. So we set out, along with our project management support teams of T1 Partners, ACJV, and WSP AGS joint venture. That's a whole lot of acronyms, isn't it? And we held a barn raising session to set the goals for how we would meet exceptional. We came up with several goals. One goal was to deliver a facility that kept first and foremost in mind the health and well-being not only of our passengers, but also of our employees, something we hadn't thought of to date. We also had a goal to create a place that reflects the values of the Bay Area. And we did this through many means, but first and foremost was the dedication of the terminal to the legacy of Harvey Milk. We also had a goal to bring back the romance of travel. And this as well was done through many means, my favorite of which are the recliners that are behind the Bourbon Pub, set in front of the windows that look out in front of the runways, and you can watch both takeoffs and landing while in a reclining position. There's a series of 6 recliners, and that makes me so happy. I'd like to thank our airport stakeholders, our airlines, and concessionaires for their support through this project.
Welcome our presenting partner, Hensel Phelps, Northern California District Vice President, Jim Pappas. Jim, all yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Jim Pappas, he said that. But what I'd like to tell you about is if you go to the SFO website and you look at what the mission statement of SFO is, and if I paraphrase it, it talks about exceptional service to our community. And Jeff and Judy just talked about that. Ivar Satiro sets a very high bar for us as design build partners. That goal is to exceed expectations. So what I thought I would do is a little different from what we did the other night. I want to go back and look at a couple of core values that are part of SFO's mission statement to support that mission statement. One of those core values is safety and security. You're going to hear from Jeff Littlefield in a little bit. But one of the things I think it's important for you to know as a community that we have over 2 million worker hours in just the terminal alone. In doing so, we had 0 lost time accidents. And we've exceeded every safety expectation, every goal that we set as a team. There were also no incidences that impacted the traveling community. And that's eminently important as we want to serve this community in the most effective way. The other thing which Jeff and Judy definitely talked about had to do with partnership and teamwork. Again, those are core values in the SFO mission statement. I think it's apparent when you can take 2 different design build teams, right, that are typically competitors and put them in one facility, but have one goal to work together, the good of the overall project and the good of the community. That's what leads to exceptional results. We also talk about in the core values of innovation and new ideas, thinking outside the box. That truly is the San Francisco way. And we already heard a little bit about the dynamic glass. Each window has its own IP address that can be handled off-site and controlled. It can be controlled automatically, like we talked about with the way the sun is hitting it, or you can manually make changes to it remotely. The other different things, and we want to thank AGA and View Glass for being our partners in that effort. The other thing we talked about is the baggage system. We're taking it to a new level with an ICS system, which we intend for this airport to be the first certified system in the United States. It's a very different type system. It's much more energy efficient. It allows for the great and efficient storage of bags when you're traveling. Other innovations have to do with energy efficiency, okay? Aiming towards an ultimate net zero goal, but exceeding all expectations for energy efficiency. We want to thank our partners of Rosendin Electric, Redwood Electric, and Critchfield Mechanical, who as our design build partners help make that vision of extreme efficiency a reality. The other mission statement or the core value I want to talk about is commitment, pride, and responsibility. Again, those are all core values. And one of the things that was mentioned earlier is we believe that our projects want to be a part of the community. And just a few of the things that we've reached out to are Toys for Tots, Family Giving Tree, Second Harvest Food Bank, SFO Rotary, PalCare, even taking interns from Opportunities for All. What that also gives to our community is we've actually had the ability to achieve and exceed every LBE participation goal. We have exceeded all of our local hire goals as well. We truly believe to be successful, not only does the facility have to be beautiful, which it is absolutely gorgeous and very effective, but also we can serve our community as part of that. So again, on behalf of Hensel Phelps, I want to thank you for this opportunity and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you very much. And now please welcome other presenting partner, Austin Webcor Joint Venture Western Region Vice President, David Hiskey.
What an event today. I'm used to seeing about 400 construction trade workers in this space, and I appreciate every one of them. But today, the scale is just completely different. And our design team will say on airport design projects that the people bring the color. And it's so great to see all the people here adding the life, the energy and the color to this terminal today. It's also really nice to see all the children that have been part of the day, and especially the morning where family of our everybody involved in the airport and in the project had a chance to come and do some children's activities. And I look at those kids and I think they can't all grow up to be coders, right? We need some of them in construction management, in the construction trades, and in airport operations. So hopefully some memories were made today, and we can grow the next generation of people who are part of a great project like this. So I'm Dave Hiskey with Austin Commercial. Austin Commercial's been looking forward to working with San Francisco for a while now because of the airport's leadership in design build, in structured collaborative partnering, and their vision for incredible facilities like this one. So we put together a joint venture team with Webcor Builders, who is a leader in San Francisco construction, and together put together an awesome team of really dedicated people who put their heart and their soul and their lives into this project for the last 4 years or so. And I want to thank that whole team today for all their hard work and acknowledge them. This project is a design build project, and that means the architect and other consulting designers work for what used to be the contractor, right? We're now the design builder. And we're together responsible to put a creative design together on budget and on schedule. And that puts all the responsibility in one place, but makes that integrated team just so much more important, right? So with the creativity and skill of our design team, I'd like to call them out today. We have a 4-way joint venture of architects involved in Boarding Area B, led by HKS, Woods Baggett, Kendall Young Associates, and ED2. So unusual to have 4 all tied together, but it really works well, and it creates the opportunity for the smaller local business to really play an important role and really make a difference, an impact on what the terminal looks like. In support of those architectural teams is a group of specialty consultants. Some of those are Burns & McDonnell, Rutherford & Chicane, our structural engineer, Arup for mechanical, and a few others. Just also a shout out to our SFO team. The ability to work day to day in the big room, as somebody else described, and for those who haven't seen the big room, it's sort of mind-blowing. A huge space with a couple hundred people, right, interacting every day in a truly collaborative way. But the teamwork that is so genuine with the SFO team and all the consultants is just incredible and makes this project special. We have a first-class group of trade contractors as well. There are over 79 specific subcontracts, prime subcontractors, but over 100 local businesses too that are part of that organization at various levels, working directly for us or for those other trades. And that also, to the point that Jim was making before, right, really brings the community and the opportunity and the spreading of the work and the revenue that comes out of a huge project like this and gets it to all levels of the community. So just to also recognize our core trades. Those are the major trades that have a responsibility for a design. They complete the detailed design. They must maintain a budget that was set many years ago and deliver incredible amounts of work in place on schedule. So our mechanical trade contractor, core trade contractor, Southland Mechanical, The electrical contractor who does all the electrical work and all the lighting, and the lighting is extensive in this terminal, is Cupertino Electric. And then Rosen Electric did all the low voltage systems, and that includes the technology. So the high-speed internet, the fact that your cell phone and everybody in here can probably talk on their phone at the same time is unique and special. And their trade is very state-of-the-art, cutting edge, and those systems in this building are exceptional. So there are 2 phases left to go. There's a lot more coming. Our teams remain committed to continuous improvement and an exceptional outcome, and we look forward to introducing the rest of the terminal as we finish the next 2 phases. So thank you.
Stay on stage, please. At this time, I'd like to ask SFO's Chief Operating Officer, Jeff Littlefield, to please join us here.
So this is the symbolic presentation of the key to the airport, to Terminal 1, Boarding Area B. The entire team presents that to Jeff.
Thank you. Certainly an honor. Just want to welcome everybody to the new terminal. Certainly a fantastic, phenomenal terminal that's opening, a world-class facility in a world-class airport. And you know, not only is it beautiful and does it target excellence, but you know, we're going to run the airport and this terminal targeting excellence as well. So you've seen the first phase. I encourage you to come back. Stay tuned for much more fantastic developments as the other phases continue to open. So thank you guys for coming out today, and enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. This is dangerous here. I'm small enough, I don't need to be smaller. Well, folks, what do you think? It is truly amazing, as the phrase goes today, this terminal, and thank you all for coming out here and celebrating with us. You know, we are really privileged here today. I don't know if you know this, but when this terminal actually opens, it's going to be in a secured zone. So, our travelers from out of town will be able to see this wonderful Harvey Milk tribute, all the amazing artwork like that skyline of San Francisco, which was incidentally painted by a local Oakland artist behind you. Take a look at that. It's really great. They will be able to enjoy this, and we will be able to enjoy this today, so stick around, you know, and have fun. But I'll tell you a little secret, if you promise not to tell anybody. So, when the airport's completed, you can always buy a ticket on Southwest. Pass security, chill out here, bring your friends, enjoy look at that view, right? And then you can leave and try to get a refund. Good luck. Well, again, thank you for coming. We're closing this program, but not without Miss Malone, AKA Glinda the Good from Beach Blankets.
Yes, yes, go Charlotte. Pump it up, surface are you doing? Is it special sandpaper you use?